Hey, what's up guys? This is Talking Tech for you. Welcome to my sort of a 2-month iPad Pro review. Apple updated the iPad Pro to make it completely overkill, and we can see changes in mainly about 4 areas. This takes a huge leap forward in making it a better laptop and a tablet. The iPad has maintained its trademark of being so smooth and just overall fun to use. And accessories like the keyboard attachment, Magic Keyboard, and my personal favorite, the Apple Pencil, just make it so fun to use. Oh, and trackpad support? Yeah, wait for that. Huge discussion on that. The next new thing about the iPad Pro is the fact that Apple upgraded from an A12X Bionic, which was already so powerful, to an A12Z chip. The A12Z is more powerful and power efficient, which saves more battery life. Apple also upgraded the RAM from 4 gigs to 6 gigs. The next big change is in the camera system. It is upgraded from a single camera system to a dual one with an addition of an ultra-wide camera. I don't understand why tablets require such good cameras unless you are that annoying boy in the concert, but it's still there for you. There's also a new LiDAR sensor, which stands for light detection and ranging. This can be used for AR, but like most of the things in the iPad, it's ahead of its time and completely overkill. The iPad has always been dominated by touch usage, and the whole UI has been obviously based off of that, which is why the Apple perfected the Apple Pencil. Samsung Stylus or even the Surface Pen is not even half as good as the Apple Pencil. But recently, Apple is trying to create a new product category. This is based off of the fact that we have no device which is a good tablet in tablet mode without a keyboard attachment and a good laptop with the keyboard attached. Apple is trying to make a device which can do both perfectly while sharing a similar UI. Which is why Apple advertises it as a computer but also not a computer, which is a bit weird. This is where trackpad support enters and makes the iPad Pro so much better in doing what it needs to do. Apple waited to drop this until they made their own Magic Keyboard, which is finally here. Now let's move on to some quick comments on the aesthetics. Quick because there's barely any change since the last iPad Pro. The only difference is in the camera module, which is square to match the iPhone. Literally, that's it. I really love the boxy look to the iPad Pro, and I wish this comes to the iPhone. Fingers crossed for that though. Now, let us get to the keyboards. The old iPad Pro keyboard attachment was not that good because the keys were damp and not too fun to use. But the new Magic Keyboard is really good. It has everything the iPad Pro needs to make it a computer. A Type-C port, backlit keys, clunky keys, and most importantly, it has a trackpad. Trackpad has made the iPad Pro so much better to use, and the Magic Keyboard is aesthetically pleasing and very fun to use as well. But it's not executed as well as I would have hoped because it's a bit too thick. Other than that, it is perfect. The iPad Pro, with all of its accessories, is comparable to the MacBook Air in many ways, including the price. But this is just for another video, I guess, so stay tuned for that. If you want a more in-depth review and more cool and regular content, check out my site talkingtech4u.com. Link is in the description. But for now, peace.